Over the course of his 2 decades in the major leagues, Derek Jeter was the most thoughtful person in baseball. Never any particular intellectual, Jeter was instead a master of rhetorical prudence. He said the right thing at the right moment in just the right sort of way. Since he was always available and authoritative, he became MLB's de facto spokesperson. If you wanted to take the pulse of the game, the heart of it was beating within a tight radius of Jeter's locker. When his performance level dipped during his final few seasons, Jeter's reputation as the baseball pro made him immune to criticism. Since had decided playing like an anvil wedged into the ground at shortstop was the right way to go out, everyone else accepted that, too. Story continues below advertisement. When he finally left the game, he did so like a Roman general on a season-long triumphal march around the league. Everyone agreed that we would not see his kind again. It took Jeter 20 years to build up that reputation for good sense and proper comportment, and just a few weeks to tear it down. Since taking over as minority owner and chief executive of the Miami Marlins, Jeter has fronted a series of decisions that amount to surrendering before the opposing army has been told the war is on. He is not dismantling a team or rebuilding a team. He's destroying one so that it can become the pro sports equivalent of a benefits cheat, surviving handsomely on TV money and equalization handouts from better clubs, while making no effort to find gainful employment as a contender. We've seen one of our major league jewelry stores become a pawn shop, super agent Scott Boras said this week. Jeter didn't buy the Marlins this past summer. Instead, he traded that hard-won reputation for a small piece, 4%, of the team and a job he is not qualified to do. At that point, the new owners must have already known what they wanted to chop the club up and sell it for parts. Jeter was brought in to give their fire sale the gloss of competence. It rubbed off quickly. Story continues below advertisement. Story continues below advertisement. The frenzy began around National League MVP Giancarlo Stanton, who is owed $295 million, US, over the next 11 years. Everyone and his baseball-agnostic brother knew the Marlins wanted rid of that debt. Despite his cost, Stanton still represented value, because he has only just turned 28 years old. This is where a competent organization would have begun the judo stage of negotiations, taking the pressure felt by a team to rid themselves of an ugly storyline and shifting it onto the player, who wants more than anything to feel settled again. Time is on the team's side. Jeter frittered that advantage away. Within weeks, he traded Stanton to the street. Louis Cardinals Stanton, who had a full no-trade clause, refused to go. Nearly immediately after that disappointment, Jeter dealt him to the wretched San Francisco Giants. Stanton refused again. Jeter reportedly threatened to keep Stanton and make him a Marlin for life. What a ringing endorsement of the club by its new boss. Welcome to hell. Stanton said, "Fine.